Hi, Jack Mitchell, publisher of the Ledger Dispatch. Let's take a look at what's inside your Tuesday, May 21st edition of the Ledger Dispatch. The Amador School Board will confront the fiscal difficulties facing both the Amador County Unified School District and the Amador County Office of Education as it reviews a multi-year financial projection from its outside consultant. Between July 1st, 2014 and June 30th of 2018, the ending fund balance of the school district declined by $2.8 million. The report includes numerous recommendations for increasing revenues and decreasing expenses. On the increased revenue side, efforts to increase attendance, fees for transportation, field trip fees, rental fees for facilities for public use, sale of surplus equipment, even passage of a new parcel tax. On the decreasing side of expense, spending and hiring freeze, closing of the Shenandoah Valley Charter School, making sure special purpose funds are fully tapped, offering incentives for early retirement, and while not saying it directly, certainly hinting at layoffs. The Amador County Planning Commission approved a new cell tower to improve coverage along Highway 16 at the intersection of Old Sacramento Road. The commission also granted a property owner to proceed with a use permit for a classic car collection. The Plymouth City Council voted down a proposal to spend city funds to welcome a delegation from its sister city in Mexico. The council approved a new version of the city's employee manual. The council also received a presentation by the Amador County Fire Protection District on the proposed fee for service from AFPD. The board voted to have Kleinfelter represent the Plymouth City Council at the Amador County Board of Supervisors to raise the objections the council has to the proposed policy. Active Aging runs us through a variety of programs and coverage important to you senior citizens out there. We take a look at spring events, the Senior Peer Program. Emma Darknell gives us some senior musings. Of course, we'll have Just for Laughs, as well as the full schedule for the Senior Center. With the weather changes, even with just the usual wear and tear, it's time to check those tires before you hit the road. And sadly, we say goodbye to Tony DeMarlo and Alice Faye Mayberry in memoriam this Tuesday. You can check out the Seroptimus of Amador County. They have elected a new slate of officers for the coming year. Of course, we have your opinion page, Calaveras County arrest and call logs, but more importantly, or just as important for Calaveras on this Tuesday, we have Flying Frogs, the 91st annual Jumping Frog Jubilee. Make sure you watch that video here on Facebook and on your YouTube channel. And speaking of Calaveras, congratulations to Catherine Sharp. At 17 years old, she was crowned Miss Calaveras of 2019 on Thursday, May 16th, at the Mark Twain's Hall stage leading into the Calaveras County Fair. We have coverage of the new queen and her court. In hometown cooking, we give you a very berry fruit salad. And man, it's delicious. Check out this week's recipe from Heather Rolfs. Romero's Auto Detailing has owner Eddie Gomez making old, dirty cars looking brand new. Check this out.
I'm here with Eddie Gomez at Romero's Auto Detail Shop. He just did a beautiful job in this Mercedes. How'd it turn out, Eddie? Turn out nice?
Oh, yeah, we just did a simple hand wash inside the wheel wells. We got all the brake dust out of there. Threw an oil-based silicone shine. That way it lasts longer on the tires. Don't go away like a water-based. And after the wash, we just put a simple wax on it so the water would beat up for 5 to 6 months.
Nice.
That way the paint stays protected. We're not worried about the sun, the dirt coming in the summer.
Good.
And that way when winter rolls around, we'll do it one more time and the car's protected.
All right.
Clean the windows, UV protection inside for the door handles, door jambs, the seats. We condition them with our Leather Pro, which is beeswax, Lanex, and no harsh chemicals.
Nice.
That way they stay soft, not hard. And it's got the good leather smell of them as well.
Yeah, it sure does.
This is usually one of our basic details here at Romero's Auto Detail.
And where's your shop located at, Eddie?
12500 Jackson Gate Road, right here in Amador County.
Behind Speedy's, right?
Right behind Speedy Oils. Our hours are from 8 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Okay, looks like we got a Jeep going in here, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's a nice looking Jeep, huh? What are you gonna do to that? Crank it up?
So this one here is gonna get the full interior detail. It's real dusty, real dirty. We gotta airbrush everything out, steam it out. Do the same thing we did to the Mercedes, basically shine it up to where we got the UV protection on there. It's got the good smell, and get as much dirt as we can out of it.
All right. Big job, huh?
Yeah, big one.
Big job. You getting a lot of cars like this, Eddie? High end or just different? Everything?
Every kind of car, from your mom's minivan to a soccer mom's truck to anything else, ranch truck.
All right. So how do they get a hold of you? What's your phone number?
My phone number is 209-217-7620.
All right.
The local Bonsai Club offers a free workshop coming up on June 1st from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the San Andreas Central Library. Local Girl Scouts from Troop 2063, Kaylee and Carmen, bridged to the next level in a special ceremony held at the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. They traded their junior vests in for cadet vests. Read about their inspirational story, one of volunteering, planning, organizing, and building on their skills, not one, but two remarkable youths in our local Girl Scouts. Congratulations to both Kaylee and Carmen. The annual Whiskers and Wine event had locals rocking and rolling in Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort's Grand Oak Ballroom. The benefit dinner was held on May 10th, presented by APAL Humane Society, with funds going towards their mission to ensure the humane treatment of animals in the communities they serve, to end euthanasia of homeless dogs and cats in Amador County, and increase public awareness and acceptance of responsibility for animal welfare. This year's theme was Rescue Like a Rock Star, and rock stars they were. Amador County Animal Response Team, or ACART, ramped up for fire season on May 11th with their fundraiser at the American Legion Hall. County dignitaries, including Undersheriff Gary Redman, ACSO Sergeant and Office of Emergency Services Coordinator John Silva, and ACSO Sergeant and the Master of Ceremonies Ryan Gillespie, along with CAL FIRE Division Chief Robert Withrow, Director of Animal Services Kelly Reason, and Supervisors Brian Onetto and Jeff Brown. Learn more about the important ACART fundraiser and how you can help this important service group. Along with your local movie times, we have all sorts of events coming up, including Nick Schnebelen coming to Sutter Creek Theater on May 24th. That'll sound a little something like this. Nick Schnebelen, May 24th at 8 p.m. at Sutter Creek Theater. Visit SutterCreekTheater.com for tickets. And the game will be afoot from May 24th through June 16th as Sherlock Holmes and the First Baker Street Irregular comes to Baker Street West at 204 Main Street in Jackson. That's the second floor of Hine & Company Books. Check out Sherlock Holmes and the First Baker Street Irregular. Chaussee Day Spring Gathering takes place at the Grand Oak Ballroom at Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort on May 25th and May 26th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Native American crafts, games, cuisine, dancing, and more. This is a terrific event for the whole family that is completely free. Inclement weather has moved this year's gathering to the Grand Oak Ballroom as Chaussee was too wet. But fear not, great fun awaits. Come to Grand Oak Ballroom at the Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort for the Spring Gathering May 25th and 26th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's the Grand Oak Ballroom, free event open to the public. In sports, Mustangs stay alive in softball playoffs, bouncing back from a loss to the top-seeded Woodland Christian team by beating Millennium of Tracy on Friday night. They were to face Ripon Christian in an elimination game. The winner of that game would advance to face Woodland Christian again. Calaveras defeated West Campus in the first round Division IV playoffs. They were to play Casa Roble on Friday, which was delayed due to weather, and then delayed again on Monday, so Calaveras has been left waiting. There are lots of games and schedules that have been changed due to the weather. Keep an eye on the Ledger Dispatch Facebook page for updates and schedules, or visit our website, ledger.news. Argonaut baseball looking the part of a number one seed with a 12-2 victory over Bear River in the second round Division V playoffs. Argonaut will now face the Colfax Falcons, the number 2 seed, and arguably as dominant as Argonaut so far in these playoffs. Scheduled to play on Tuesday night at Zupo Field in an elimination game, the winner will play either Bear River or Houston. That is scheduled for May 27th. The Sac Joaquin Section Masters Championships were held last Friday, and on a rainy Saturday, Calaveras had 5 athletes competing to qualify for the CIF State Track and Field. Junior Johnny Lozano with the best finish among CHS athletes, placing 6th in the boys' 400-meter dash. As Calaveras coach Doug Everett said, Masters was, as always, a tough competition where most seasons come to an end. This year was no different, but then you had the very bad weather on Saturday, and it made it tough all the way around. Read about an amazing season for Calaveras track and field. Amador and Argonaut did not have any athletes competing at the Masters meet. You can check out California Outdoors Question and Answers. Why does Fish and Wildlife issue elk tags? Can I keep bones of animals I find along the road? How much digging is too much? And what about sturgeon fishing? Find out with CDFW's Q&As. Amador Football Golf Classic has been rescheduled to Sunday, June 23rd at La Contenta due to weather. Amador Fly Fishers meeting on May 21st has speaker Captain Andy Goubard speaking about shad in the American River. Youth flag football sign-up are on at Accra. And Jackson City Pool offers lifeguard training. Check it out in sports. For all that and more, check out the Tuesday, May 21st edition of the Ledger Dispatch. As always, we invite you to subscribe by visiting us at our offices at 106 Water Street, by emailing us, or by calling us at 209-223-8761. A special shout-out this week to Jackson Rancheria Tribal Chairman Adam Dalton, the Jackson Rancheria Band of Miwok Indians, CEO Rich Hoffman, and the staff at the Ledger Dispatch for winning 3rd place at the International News Media Association's World Congress in New York. We've been told to build a world-class newspaper, 3rd in the world. Well, we're getting closer to that goal. Be safe, and we'll see you back here later this week with the latest news and coverage.